Today I am here with a budget-friendly human hair wig from Uniwigs. This is Jade. She dries just like this with this gorgeous curl. And I cannot wait to tell you all about this under $500 human hair wig. My name is Denise. I'm also known as Hey Wig Sister on Instagram and Facebook, and I am partnering with Uniwigs to bring you this review. They sent me Jade so that I could show all of you, and I chose the color Natural Black, even though this one comes in a truffle brown, which is probably closer to the color that I would normally wear, because I have not shown a natural black wig before, and I know I have some wig sisters who wear dark browns and soft blacks, and I wanted you to have an opportunity to see a color that you might like. And for my synthetic wig wearers, this is one of the nicest budget-friendly human hair wigs that I've reviewed. So if you ever find yourself wanting to transition to human hair, or maybe get one human hair wig to add to your collection for certain things, then you might want to know about Jade, because I believe she's affordable as human hair wigs go, and gorgeous. Let's take a look at Jade from all sides. Now, when I got her out of the box, she was straight. Perfectly straight. And when I washed her, as I always do for my human hair wig reviews so that I can tell you how the hair air dries, I was absolutely blown away when I saw the curl pattern that she air dried with. All I did to achieve this curl is scrunch it quite a bit while it was air drying, and I laid it on a towel up kind of with all the curls piled up underneath the hair, and I let it lay there for a few hours before I then hung it on a wig head to complete drying. I have a video showing how I do that with my curly wigs. I think it might be called the curly girl method. I did not invent it, but it works so great to coax more curl out of human hair when you don't want to use a lot of product or use a diffuser or heat on the hair. So honestly, if you have curly hair and you know how to work with curly hair, or maybe had curly hair and that's why you're looking at this video, I think you could coax more curl out of this one, because that's all I did. I didn't use special product or anything like that. So I think for my curly girls, this is going to be a really exciting find. Now, if you don't like curly hair, you can absolutely style this with heat. You can use a flat iron, you can use a hot air brush, you can use a curling iron, you can straighten it, you can do whatever styling you'd like to do with this. And there are some pictures at the Uniwigs website showing this wig straightened, and I do believe someone else has reviewed this piece in the truffle brown color. I will make a note to myself to go look for that video and link it below if I can find another review of this piece, maybe in the other color or having straightened it. I didn't want to straighten it because I really wanted to show how gorgeous this natural curl is, but you don't have to be a curly girl to be able to take advantage of this spectacular deal. Now, because this is a more budget-friendly Remy human hair wig, there could be some concessions that you may have to make depending on what's important to you on your wigs. One of those concessions is the knots. These are not bleached. The knots are not bleached, and since this is black, let me make sure I've got that lace back where it needs to be, you can see them. I would take some makeup to hide those knots, and that is something I have a video showing how to use face powder and some other things. It's not perfect. You're not going to make the knots completely invisible, but it blurs them enough for me to be comfortable. In addition, if you wear bangs and would want to cut a bang in this, then you do not have to worry about those visible knots. Let's take a look inside this cap. I have reviewed one other wig with this cap. They call it their comfort cap, and I believe that was Leah, and this cap is outstanding. One of the best caps that is not fully hand tied that I've ever felt. It has this really soft, like t-shirt material covering the wefts. So it is a wefted wig in the back, and this soft t-shirt material is stretchy and comfortable. It can add a layer of insulation, so if you get really hot in your wigs, this might not be an ideal wig for summer because of that extra layer, and it's, you know, a fairly long piece, but it is so comfortable and not itchy at all. They also use a super nice soft lace on the top. This lace is really soft. It's not rough or kind of a harder lace like you find on the major name brand synthetics. I did have to trim the lace, and so you will have to cut it when you get it, but it is so nice. I really like this lace a lot. And then we've got silicone on the ear tabs and silicone on the nape. And then we do have hook adjusters, and let me talk about that for a moment. When I reviewed Leah did not have adjusters, and that was one of the cautions that I had given about that piece because you couldn't adjust the fit. So Uniwigs must have gotten some feedback on that because they are in the process of upgrading all of their comfort caps to have adjusters. I'm so excited to tell you this. I actually heard from a wig sister who purchased this wig, and hers didn't have the adjusters, so I did ask them about it, and that was what they told me. So going forward, and certainly if you're going to make a purchase of a wig and a comfort cap, you could ask them before making that purchase if that piece has the adjusters, since it's a transition and I don't know if they have any pieces left without them. But this cap, so great. I love the comfort cap. When I saw that this one came in the comfort cap, I was thrilled, and one of the reasons why I said yes when they asked if I'd be interested in reviewing this gorgeous wig, which I didn't know it was gorgeous till I got it. So easy, throw and go. It has a ton of layers. You can see she's very layered. And if you don't like the length, but you like everything else, you can have this one cut by a stylist, or if you're capable of doing that yourself, you can certainly do it yourself. I absolutely love this wig. I do think I might lose a little length on this one myself, only because my husband thinks it's too long for me. But other than that, I just think this one is going to be so fun to wear. And flexible because you can style it or you can leave it curly. Let's talk about fit. That is another caution I will give you. This cap is more average petite versus average. I have a 21¼ circumference, and I think I could cinch this in one notch, but it fitted me really comfortably without being cinched in, and if I wear a wig grip with it, then I don't really want to cinch it in at all. On their website, they say 21½, and I do think that will work. So 21, I'd say between 21½ and maybe even 20¾ because you can cinch it in, that might work. But I think if you're 22 inches and above, there is a little bit of stretch. It's not super stretchy. I would be worried about it being tight on you. It also runs pretty small over the top. So I'm trying to think of what causes the ear tabs to ride so far back. But there's that ear tab. I prefer the ear tab to be forward a little bit. So it's quite a ways back there, and I keep wanting to pull it forward so that it clears my ears a little bit more. It barely fits me right there because it's pushed back so far. So it almost seems like this measurement right here is smaller than typical. Look at my measurements. They're all below, and compare them to yours. I really wouldn't recommend this if you are bigger than me over the top of your head. I think you can be a little bigger than me on your circumference, but the over the top of the head, the ear to ear and the front to nape, I'm really struggling to recommend anyone purchase this that has bigger measurements than I do. So definitely check those out. To summarize, I am 100% blown away by this piece. Styling, you can wear her in a ponytail. I love the layers because if you like to have some hair up in the front and wear her in a ponytail or in an updo twist, you can absolutely do that with this one. So I definitely am pleasantly surprised by how really awesome this wig is. If you can wear natural black or dark brown, I think truffle brown is a dark brown. If you have a head that's small enough to fit this cap, and this is within your budget, or you're looking for an awesome human hair wig and having it be naturally curly as a bonus, I say run, don't walk to buy this wig. The price point is amazing, and I do think that this is an excellent wig with some of the caveats that I've already shared. But let me know if you have questions, and if you have experience with this. I had 2 women on Instagram tell me that they've purchased this wig and it's their favorite. So I know that some people love it. I love it. Hopefully you will too if this is what you're looking for, but I'm happy to answer questions. Thanks to Uniwigs for sending me Jade. I wouldn't have known about this one without them, and maybe you wouldn't have either. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon. All right, fresh out of the box. I've not even cut the lace. You can see that lace right there. I have not cut it yet. This is how she looked out of the box. Sun is bright. I should have worn sunglasses. I didn't think I needed them because it's cloudy, but it's a bright sun. See how she blows, just like my bio hair would have blown. Oh, now it's gonna poke out even more. All right, everyone, I hope that helped. Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.